What's up, bro? We gotta talk. So, yesterday I quit my job because honestly, some really obscene shit. My coworkers, my manager, my assistant manager specifically, I found out were killing chipmunks like on the property. And they weren't just killing them, they were like being cruel as fuck with them. They were talking about like spiking them, and then I don't know why he was telling me this, bro. He just started like going on about at his old job, he used to like put them in the wood chipper and shit. And I was just standing there listening to this, like, motherfucker. I told him off, bro. I was like, "That's fucked up, bro. Like, just let them out. Just let them back out." He just start keeps on talking like, "Oh, no, I like to spike them into the trash can." Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck away from me, bro. I had to walk away from that, and knowing that the manager and the assistant manager were doing that shit, I just fucking left the building. I've been at this job for, like, 2 years now total, and I just fucking left, bro. Because what the fuck? You're, like, bragging to me about how you took joy in killing these little chipmunks that can't do shit to defend themselves. You're talking about spiking them into the dumpster for fun. Motherfucker, there's woods right behind the dumpster you can let them out in, but it was just disgusting, bro, and even more disgusting is that we've known about this problem where chipmunks can get into the building for the whole time I've been there, for the whole 2 years. Not a single motherfucker has done anything about it. And originally, my manager also lied to me about how he was killing them because I heard it from someone. I was like, "Yo, what happened was I didn't hear about the killing from I did hear about the killing from someone, and then I called my manager up. I was like, "Yo, so we've had this hole with the chipmunks in for a little while, and I just, what are we doing to fix that hole?" And he's like, "Oh no, we just kill them." And I deadass say on the phone, bro, that's fucked up. Like I tell him that's fucked up because it is. If you're gonna take a chipmunk outside, just let it go, you don't have to kill it, and he's like and he backs down a little bit like a fucking he backs down a little bit. It's like, "Oh, we don't actually do that, sorry," and then he's like, I'll put up the chain or whatever," and then next day I go into work, or a few days later I go into work, and then the assistant manager comes up to me, he's like, Heard you let a chipmunk out the other" comes up to me like this, bro, he's, like, acting weird as fuck, and I'm like, "Yeah, I just let him out." He's like, "What'd you do with it?" I'm like, "I released him." He's like, "Oh, I just kill him." Like, what the fuck? And then that's when he starts going into detail. He's like, "Oh yeah, me and the manager, we just spike him in the trash sometimes, and it's kind of fun. At my old work, we used to like even put him in a wood chipper, or just shoot him up with BB guns." What the fuck, bro? It took so much not to just fucking hit this guy. So I just leave the situation, then I just leave the building. Because find out all my coworkers and especially my leadership was doing this shit, and they were treating it like game, bro. Like they were bragging about it. It was fucking disgusting. I can't even fathom the psychology that goes behind that. Like, it's a little fucking animal, and you're taking joy in killing it for no reason, and you won't fix a problem that gets them inside the building anyway. It almost seems like you don't give a fuck that they get in. I don't know. It was a fucked up situation, and I texted my manager right away, and I was just done, bro. And I thought about it for obviously a while. This happened yesterday. I thought about it, and I am in such like a good position to even be able to do that. Like it is such a luxury for me to be able to live so in alignment with myself and to have the security that I do to be able to just I was just thinking like what a luxury it is to have the security and to be in a situation where I can just walk away from something that doesn't serve me, from something that goes so far against my values. To be able to walk away from that is just a gift, bro. Because how many people do you know or have you heard of who they're in a situation with their job, they hate it, it makes their lives absolutely miserable, but they can't leave it. The work doesn't align with them. It's a whole series of missed. How many people, not even just in work, but in life, live in situations that don't align with them, that don't align with their goals at all, or with their values rather. Both are important, but I'm talking about values in this video. And that luxury, that to me is what the end goal of self-improvement or whatever this of life should be. That should be the end goal. That luxury of agency and alignment. Now, a lot of people, they get on self-improvement, and I think their goals are wrong, bro. I'm gonna say it. I think people, number 1, they put money on a pedestal, number 2, they put pussy on a pedestal, or number 3, they put fame on a pedestal, and it becomes this hedonistic treadmill rather than, like, an actual journey of spiritual alignment, which is what I think it should be. And I think a lot of us lose the plot on that. I think a lot of men, they fall into this thing where instead of this alignment, this sense of agency, instead of that being their guiding light in life, their guiding light does become, like I said, pussy, money, and fame. And it sounds great on paper because, you look on social media, these guys live pretty cool lives, but it can't be your goal, bro. You cannot base your goal on materialistic things. And the funny thing with that is if you set your sights on alignment with yourself, all those materialistic things are gonna follow. Like, a lot of people just focus on focus on those metrics, and they completely overlook the self part of self-improvement. At least that's what I see, bro. Because 'cause I'm in a bunch of men's communities. I'm in Hamza's community. There's a lot of fucking dorks in there, bro, no offense. Like, they got good bodies, they got businesses going on, they're, like, doing something, so that's good, but you can just they reek, brother. They fucking reek of just misalignment, bro. They have this weird energy to them, bro. It's too much of, like, a hive mind. It's too much trying to fit in, and to me, that is the opposite of what masculinity and self-improvement are supposed to be. They just especially with how they are with women, bro. It just reeks. It just fucking reeks. Like, all this red pill bullshit, shit test, act like fucking James Bond, it's so I don't wanna say gay, bro, because I don't have anything against gay people, but, like, there's just something so weird about it, bro. It's so disgusting. Every time I read, like, the bullshit they talk about in there. I got shit tested by a girl. She asked to call me, and immediately I thought, "Oh yeah, I want to call her." But if I call her, I think this is a shit test to see that if I'm a like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Are you fucking stupid? It's so funny to me. It is so funny to me because they don't get it, bro. They think building all these materialistic things is gonna help them, and it is, bro. Don't get me wrong. Your body, your net worth, all that stuff is a billboard. It is a multiplier for you. It's gonna help you, but it can't be all you are, bro. It cannot be all you are. Because if I can sniff this weird, needy, like, inauthentic energy on you, women can too, bro. And women, their whole thing is about energy, bro. I think. I don't know a woman, bro. I've never met a woman in my life, but I know they can sense energy, bro. People sense energy. And when you are misaligned with yourself or unaligned with yourself, I don't know the right word. It just gives off there's something I can't fucking trust you. I can't. It's just dirty energy. Stop living in a way that's trying to gain other people's approval and validation. You don't need the fuck to have self-worth. Don't get me wrong. It's a great time. I've done it plenty of times. I swear, all my life. But it's not fulfilling. The only time that's been fulfilling for me is with the girl that I actually feel like I love, that I actually know that I love. Every other time is like, you feel dirty after. At least for me, I don't understand, like, if that's truly what's aligned with your energy, just getting with a bunch of girls and, like, being emotionally detached, which is another thing from the red pill that I think is just it's just too many hurt little boys whose mommy didn't love them enough mommy didn't love them enough and who maybe didn't pull in high school, and they just make up for it by, like, putting on these tough guy personas. It's cringe, bro. If you're thinking about shit tests, you already lost. Like, you are a pussy. No offense. Because if you're living in alignment with yourself, you're living as a person you wanna be, you're not gonna be thinking about shit tests, bro. You're not gonna be thinking, "Wait, is this girl asking me to call so that she can determine if she wants to have sex with me because I won't pick up? Oh, yeah." Like, motherfucker, if you wanna pick up the phone, pick up the phone. If you don't, don't. Just be yourself, bro. The right girl will align with you, will align with your energies. Your energies will align. That's why I think a lot of red pill guys do this gay shit where they go their own way, and "I don't know women, I don't need women." It's because they've reduced it to just sex, because when you think about it, and this is really depressing, this video is, like, in on a crazy tangent. I didn't really expect to be talking about this, but when you think about it, bro, what's the number one addiction young men have these days? Pornography. I said, "Corn, do not demonetize this." And with that as their main addiction, bro, that's also the main way that they're seeing women in their lives. That's, like, their main interaction with a woman. So that becomes all they think about, bro, and then they wonder why all their relationships suck, all their relationships fail. Like, "Oh, I opened up to my girl and she didn't like me anymore." Yeah, motherfucker, you guys weren't aligned. Instead, you're making it like, "Oh, I suck because I wasn't acting like James Bond, and I laughed one time and my laugh was kinda weird." Like, so and with money too, bro, it's the same thing. If you act aligned, the money's gonna come from you for you. If you do some shitty business model you don't even like, you're not gonna make money from it. Like, you can put in as many hours per day as you want, but you're just gonna be going against the stream. You're gonna be going against the universe, bro, or God, or whatever you wanna call it. It means the same thing to me. But if you work on something you actually care about, you're actually passionate about, you're curious about, you love, something that you're in love with, just like a woman, it's gonna be a beautiful, fulfilling journey. You're going to get rich from that because you're going to keep investing into it. And what you invest in is going to invest back in you. It's just how things work. And if it doesn't, you just drop it from your life because it's not aligned with you. It is not rocket science. That's my rant for today, bro. Stop living for the world. Live in alignment with yourself, your values, your religion. Live in alignment. You don't need anybody else, bro. If you're not your own best friend, if you don't love yourself, stop worrying about all this other shit. Stop worrying about your body. Stop worrying I mean, the body. To be fair, bro, with the body, I think that's one of the things on self-improvement that definitely does align. I'm really I hate being I don't hate it, but, like, when your body doesn't align with your self-image, it is a really shitty feeling, and that's why I go to the gym. That's why I continue to be invested in the gym. That's why I keep going. If my motivation was just girls, bro, I woulda quit because girls are easy, bro. It's easy to get a girl. You don't it's not fucking rocket science. Just be likable around people that you're similar to, and girls will come, bro. Let me tell you the secret, bro. Everybody wants to be loved and everybody wants to have sex. You don't have to be the perfect fucking male specimen. You don't have to be the perfect male specimen to get pussy, bro. You don't. It's so easy. It is so simple, bro. Stop worshipping it. You're worshipping nothing. And it doesn't even feel good if you don't love the girl, bro. Anyway, especially if you don't love yourself, it's gonna feel like shit. But with the body, it is one of those things that it will align with your self-image if you take the right actions, and I think that's what your goal should be. If you're a high-spirited man, you really like lifting heavy shit, then keep doing it, bro. That's aligned. That's a rant, bro. I never really know how to end these because I don't like the idea of writing a script. It always feels weird and stilted when I'm talking about it. I just come on here and talk. But that's what I got for you today, bro. Stay aligned, figure your shit out. Good luck.